Excuse me, Angela. Are you there?
Sure, what's up, Lydia? Everything okay?
I hear you're in the process of paying off some debts.
Huh? I'm what?
I was so disappointed you wouldn't believe. Tut, 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 Angela. It's just a good thing we're neighbors, or I never would have heard you discussing it through the walls.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Do you mean you eavesdrop on us?
I heard you and Scott talking about it in the middle of the night. I had a cup to the wall, so trust me, I heard everything. $1,000 a month in debt repayments? No end in sight? Just how much debt are you in?
Oh, you heard that. These walls are thinner than I thought. A cup to the wall, though? Have you ever heard of privacy? It's quite a lot of money, but I think if we can keep up with the repayments at the current pace, it might be paid off within 4 or 5 years.
My goodness, you're in that much debt?
Yes, that much. Between all this secret investing and gambling and a complete failure to keep up with the payments back when they were smaller, it seems like this was inevitable. We are married, so of course we're committed to getting through this by working together. I hate to say it, but we're not always able to meet halfway. You have no idea how hard it is to keep up with $1,000 debt repayments every month all on your own. This has really taken its toll on us.
My, oh my, Angela. Just what have you been doing? As your mother-in-law, I simply cannot overlook this.
Yeah, I totally get that. I wouldn't expect you to overlook it either, but with how Scott's situation is right now, there might not be anything you can do.
I can't believe my son's own wife would place such a crushing burden on him. My poor boy must be going through hell.
Huh? What do you mean?
Basically, what you're saying is that my Scotty's being forced to pay off your debts with his hard-earned money? And $1,000 a month at that? It's hardly pocket change, is it? By the time it's paid off in 4 or 5 years, he'll be, what, $45,000? $60,000 out of pocket? How could you do this to him?
No, wait. You've got this the wrong way round. I'm not the one who's in debt. Scott is.
Oh, this is rich. You're going to try and pin the blame on my Scott because I found out about your little secret? I had no idea you were so shameless. That reminds me, your attitude last night while you were discussing the debt was absolutely atrocious. I could practically feel you looking down your nose at him through the wall. I heard everything. You do know you have debts to pay off, don't you? You need to pay it back, Scott. You have no choice. How dare you speak to my son like that when he's the one paying off your debts? You vindictive, self-righteous liar! He doesn't need to hear any of that from you. I'll have him divorce you, I tell you. Divorce!
You have no intention of listening to me, do you?
I could listen to everything you have to say 1,000,000 times over, and it still wouldn't pay off a cent of the debt.
Fair point. You know what? I've changed my mind. You're right. I don't think there's any point in talking to you when you're in emotional ignoramus mode.
Excuse me? What did you just say?
If you'll forgive me, I'm at work and we're very busy. Let's discuss this properly at a later date.
Don't make me laugh. I have nothing to discuss with an abusive, debt-ridden liar. One thing's for sure, though. My poor son needs protecting from you. He'll be staying next door with me from now on. He'll end up curled up in a ball in the corner of some psych ward if he's around you even a moment longer.
All right, fine by me. I'm going. Bye.
Angela, we're getting a divorce.
Huh? What the hell are you talking about, Scott? Are you still half asleep?
I'm not half asleep. I've had my coffee and my head is clearer than it's ever been. My eyes have opened. It seems like my mom found out about the debt. I was worried at first, but looks like she's actually gonna be able to help me get rid of it. She's lowering me the mother of all lifeboats.
Lifeboat?
She told me if I divorce you, all the debt will disappear and I'll never have to worry about money or repayments ever again. She was really convincing.
Huh, is that so? I see.
She must have a real lace up her sleeve. This is why my mom's great. She was always looking out for me. She's super clever too, so I believe her.
I have a feeling she doesn't have an ace up her sleeve at all.
If I'd known she'd be such a powerful ally, I would have just told her from the get-go instead of keeping it a secret this whole time. So, yep, it's decided. I don't need you anymore. The way you talk down to me like I'm some naughty little kid seriously grinds my gears. And I'm done with it. I'm gonna be free. Yippee! We're getting a divorce.
Good grief, you're beyond saving. I'm at work right now, so we can discuss this properly later. Scott? When I got home from work, there were some divorce papers on the table. Would you mind telling me what the heck is going on?
I think I made it pretty clear. We're getting a divorce. I had to go through the hassle of ordering the papers, so you could hand them in yourself. I'm busy.
I take it that means you have no interest in talking this through and saving our marriage then?
What's the point? You'd only talk down to me like some little kid, just like you always do. I'm mad as hell and I won't take it anymore. Besides, I have my mom. She's the only ally I need in my life. She always has my back and she's super smart, not like you. She said you're a liar too, which only strengthened my resolve. Hurry up and get out, liar!
Wow. You know what? I think it is actually better this way. Let's face it, I didn't exactly enjoy shelling out $1,000 a month to pay off your debts. I'm finally gonna be able to spend my own money again.
Fantastic, superb, tremendous, magnificent. We both get what we want. Win-win.
Good evening, Angela. I heard you finally did the right thing and agreed to the divorce.
If that's what he really wants, I'm not gonna get on my knees and beg. If we can't talk and work through problems as a team, what's the point in being married anyway?
I see you're just as arrogant as ever. How dare you take such a haughty attitude with me and my son, despite being in so much debt you owe $1,000 a month in repayments. You've got some nerve to look down on your husband when he's the one paying it off for you. You wouldn't have anything to eat or a roof over your head if not for him. Get your things together and go.
What? He's paying off my debt, feeding me, and putting a roof over my head? What planet are you on? You are aware I work every single day, aren't you?
Of course I'm aware, you pompous little upstart. However, there's no way whatever paltry wage you bring in with that pitiable part-time job could possibly sustain a family. Even a monkey could understand that Scott, who works at a major company, is the one holding everything together. He probably makes more in a day than you do in a week.
Ugh. I knew it. You have no idea Scott hasn't been going to work for the last year, do you?
Get with the times already. He's probably working remotely. I'm fully aware of how working life has changed over recent years. I might be old, but that doesn't make me ignorant. I don't have to confirm every little thing with my son to know what he's doing.
Interesting. I see. Your ignorance is actually impressive. You two are really alike.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Anyway, I'll be moving out tomorrow. I'm in the process of getting my things together right now, so you'll probably hear some banging in the night. I hope it doesn't bother you too much.
That's fine. It'll sound like a relaxing lullaby when I remember it's the sound of the odious witch who catapulted my son into financial ruin, finally removing herself from his life. Hurry up and get gone!
Okay, Scott, I'm all done packing. This is it. I'm leaving.
Vroom vroom! The big fire truck go vroom! Huh? Who did that? Oh, Angela! Alright, whatever.
I handed in the divorce papers last night, so me and you are strangers now. We'll never see each other again after today. This month's debt repayment is due tomorrow. Make sure you don't forget, okay? Don't come crying to me if you're struggling to keep up, because I won't be helping you anymore.
You're annoying. I'm sleepy. Just go away. Let me sleep, damn it!
Fine. Have it your way. Goodbye forever, Scott. Lydia, I'm leaving now.
Big creamy milkshakes. Zzz, pizza dipped in chocolate. Large sandwiches. Cola. Zzz. Huh? What? Angela, I'm trying to sleep. Get lost. Message me later.
Whatever. Have a nice life. Goodbye.
Angela, pick up the phone! This is an emergency! I'll repeat, this is an emergency! We have to get married again immediately! I need you to keep helping me with the debt repayments!
Excuse me?
My mom got it wrong! Oh boy, did she get it wrong! She got it wrong, so I think my life might be over! I had no idea, but it seemed she was convinced the debt was yours. She had it in her head that I was the one shelling out $1,000 a month to cover your repayments. That's why she thought that if I divorced you, I wouldn't have to help you get out of the mountain of debt she thought you were in anymore, and I could finally attain financial freedom. That's why she told me to divorce you. Oh my God, I thought she had some kind of genius trick up her sleeve, but turns out she was just making a huge misunderstanding.
Yep. I knew that.
What?
I did my best to set her straight. I made it pretty clear that I wasn't in any debt, and that I was in fact the one helping you with your repayments, but it went in one ear and out the other. I did consider explaining to her how it seemed unfair for me to pay off your debts, given how you're the one who got yourself into this mess in the first place. But she was being so confrontational and aggressive, I didn't think there'd be any point. So the plan was to discuss it among the three of us once she calmed down. Then she told me you wanted a divorce, so I was like, meh, what's the point? Now I've completely washed my hands of you both, and wow, does it feel liberating. My financial burden disappeared overnight. I've had a giant Scott-shaped boulder lifted off my shoulders. Who would have thought that divorcee life could be so fun?
No way you didn't, did you? Did you hand in the divorce papers?
Yep, I handed them in the night you left them on the table. I did try and tell you, but I think you were dreaming about fire trucks or something. We're officially strangers now.
This is bad, 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 really bad!
Angela! I'm so sorry. I made a huge mistake. I'm sorry. Please come back immediately. I apologized. So you'll come back, won't you? Won't you?
What?
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me that Scott was the one in debt and not you? You had so many opportunities. And I had no idea it was my uncle who was originally covering the repayments.
That's because Scott chose not to tell you. I may have been your daughter-in-law, but it wasn't my place to tell you that kind of thing. That was your son's responsibility. I did at least make it very clear that the debt is Scott's and not mine. You're the one who kept interrupting and ignoring me whenever I tried to make you see sense, and you're the one who demanded we get a divorce based on your ridiculous misunderstanding. You're in no position to criticize me.
There's something else I can't get my head around. How on earth were you managing to keep up with $1,000 a month debt repayments working that crummy part-time job of yours in the first place? That's why I got the wrong end of the stick. You misled me.
I don't work part-time, and I never once told you I did.
Huh?
I inherited my dad's restaurant chain when he passed away a few years ago, and I've been managing all 10 of his restaurants ever since.
You own a company? You?
Yes, me. I own a company.
I thought you worked part-time flipping burgers at McDonald's.
That's fascinating because I don't. You're so good at misinterpreting reality, it's worrying.
So that's how you were able to keep up with those enormous debt repayments.
By the way, how to break this to you. You might want to sit down for this one, Lydia. Are you ready? Scott's unemployed.
What?
He got into a fight with his boss last year when he mistakenly arranged a meeting with a major client for the wrong day. He stormed out in a rage when he got taken to task on it. He had ample opportunity to apologize, but he was so stubborn he chose to get fired rather than admit fault. He's been unemployed ever since.
Did he at least get a severance payment?
He did, but it disappeared straight away when he used it towards paying off his debts. He'd only been at the company a few years, and it was his own fault he got fired, so it wasn't much. I couldn't bring myself to see him stop making payments because he'd have been swallowed up by the interest, so I decided to start covering them for him. It was only supposed to be temporary.
Really? I see. Okay, I understand everything now. I'm sorry for everything I've done, Angela. Will you carry on making the repayments for him?
Excuse me?
Listen, I just got a phone call from my uncle. He said today's payment is late. Apparently he got a threatening email from the repayment company. Please see to it that today's payment of $1,000 gets made as normal.
Are you aware that me and Scott aren't married anymore? You're both strangers to me now.
But...
The real irony here is that you're the one who got him to divorce me in the first place. It's time the pair of you learned how to stand on your own 2 feet for a change. I think this could be a great opportunity for you.
Angela, please, don't do this. I'm set to retire next year. These repayments would eat up my pension so fast I'd be homeless before I knew it. My husband passed away years ago. How in God's name am I supposed to support myself, my unemployed son, and run a household on top of these mammoth debt repayments all on my own?
Goodbye, Lydia.
Angela!
Since the repayments were set to suddenly stop, I thought I should call Lydia's uncle, who'd been the one covering them before me, and make him aware of the situation. He was astonished when he found out it was me who'd been making the repayments this whole time, and I was even more astonished when he apologized and paid me back the entire sum. After a few more apology messages, he swore to teach Scott the meaning of personal responsibility by having him pay off the debts he'd racked up if it was the last thing he did. Last I heard, he was forcing them both to work at his garbage disposal company to come up with the money. Apparently, a few of the senior employees are pretty mean-spirited and take great pleasure in seeing just how far they can push the two of them. They're being worked to exhaustion on a daily basis, which I was told about in detail when they spammed me with messages begging me to come back. Naturally, I blocked them both. Lydia's uncle ended up confiscating their phones because they were constantly playing games on them instead of working whenever no one was looking. I tried to be as sympathetic and compromising a wife as I could be. But their attitude towards me, which was revealed through a huge misunderstanding, quickly made me change my mind, and by the end, I was just as eager to divorce as my husband was, or thought he was. I'm so pleased I decided not to correct his delusional mom. Whatever happens to them, they're on their own from now on.
Hey, sister. Vera? I'm surprised that your number still works. It has been 3 years since I last saw you. It's Vera, right? Unless I have a long-lost sister that I don't know about. Last time I heard you relocated across the globe. It is me. I know, it feels like I'm a ghost that has come back from the dead. But I wanted you to know that I'm back in town, permanently. And what happened to Europe? I saw that you were living quite the life there. It was a pity that you lost contact with your family. What about your very rich boyfriend? Did he finally put a ring on it? Was he worth cutting off me and Mom? Hello? No, you do not get to call me by my nickname. But we have always been Aloe Vera, as Mom called us. I'm sorry, okay? I went off the radar for years and cut off my family. That was because I had been lied to by my boyfriend into believing that he would take care of me and that I didn't need my family. You left after promising so much to Mom. And then you didn't even bother to come for the funeral. Why should I even be talking to you right now? You think that you can rock up out of nowhere and reclaim your life. Time has passed, this place has changed, and so have the people you left. I grew tired of begging you to change your mind after you betrayed us. Then let me explain. I am in your city right now. If you still stay here according to your Facebook, I want us to meet and fix this bad blood between us. It is not healthy. We have only each other in this world. Give me one reason why I should come and meet you. I just want to see a friendly face for once. I have been through hell. Fine. I will send you a location where to meet me. Be there in 30 minutes. If you are late, then I never want to see you again. You have changed a lot since the last time that we spoke, but I guess I don't deserve your kindness. My brother is blowing up my phone asking why you're not answering and why you did not show up to work today. You know that he's just being dramatic, and we both know that I had to pass by the wedding planners. What he is trying to do is to get a glimpse of me in my wedding dress. He knows that is a bad luck. But the perks of dating your boss is you get to take off days when you want to. Says the woman who owns her own boutique. Yes, I am my own boss, but it is hectic. Anyways, I popped by the office earlier on to make sure that the workaholic that is your fiancé gets some food. I swear he would not do anything without you or me making sure that he is able to eat. Also, there's a new employee, a lady? I would love to gossip with you, but my planner is staring dangerous at me because my dress fitting starts soon. I know, I'm not that judgmental, but I don't like the looks of her. Plus the way she was looking at your man. I trust him. I'm the one who has a ring, not her. Plus, I know that there are females at work. I cannot suspect everyone of trying to get with my man. I don't know. She's a solid 11 out of 10. I wonder if I should ask for a number. No dating your brother's employees, Ella. Whatever. Why did you not tell me that you're working at my workplace? When did you get hired? A few days ago. Convenient, after I told you where I work. This job might be below my pay grade, but I am new in the city and getting my gatherings. You will not have to see me for long. Also, we need to hang out soon. I'm busy working at the moment.
Oi, you put the wrong files on my desk.
No, I did not.
I asked for Thursday's file, and here is Tuesday's.
I swear I put the right file.
No, you did not, and I am telling you.
Okay, let me fix it. There's no need to be so upset about it. The client has not even come in yet. Hey there, you seem to be having some trouble with the boss. Mind your own business. The whole office hurt you. Terrible boss, right? Yeah, whatever. I don't want to talk about it. It is such a pity that he's so handsome. But with such a temper, I wonder how his girlfriend deals. Aren't you supposed to be on some self-healing journey right now? Why are you eyeing your boss? Woman, chill out. I was just trying to make good conversation. It is your fault he got the wrong file. You were fiddling around my desk earlier on. Sis, I'm sorry. I was just trying to help you clean up that mess of a table. How do you expect to have a boyfriend if you are so scruffy, huh?
Gosh, just stop.
Let me go now. I have work to do. I hate being an office assistant. I have so many qualifications. I should be the manager of this place. Just work hard and gain experience, then your efforts will be rewarded. At my last workplace, I was good friends with the boss. What do you mean? Nothing, little sister. Don't you worry your pretty little head. Hey, I cannot make it for dinner tonight. I'm working late. Why? You could speak to the boss and not have to. It's not a must. There's someone that I'm interested in you meeting. I'm sure the boss will not mind if you say you have a family emergency. You're the one who said that you could do anything for me. I want to impress so I can get promotion. I have only been here for a few weeks, but I feel like I could do more. Oh, cool. Good luck. Babe, when are you coming over?
No, I'm working late tonight.
Oh, seems like everyone is working late tonight. I wanted to talk to you about something. It's kind of important. Can you not have someone else pick up the slack for you?
I am the boss, but I cannot abuse my power. Paul and that new girl are helping me.
Let me come and help. I will bring food for everyone.
Ella is already doing that. Hey, why did you not tell me that Vera is your sister?
Had a lot on my mind. Did she do something? How did you find out? We have different surnames.
She saw my ring and asked if I was engaged, and I showed her a picture of us. That was when she told me that you are her sister. Why do you have different surnames, and why are you hiding her?
Just history between us. I wanted to have both of you over today and formally introduce you at dinner. I wanted to tell you at the office, but it felt so random.
Oh, well, I have already met my sister-in-law.
Oh my god, I wish that she found another job already. Why? What happened? Also, remind me to hit you over the head. I did not even know that you had a sister. Now would be a good time to tell you to be careful. What do you mean? I saw her put her car keys in her bag, pretend to lose them, and then asked her fiancé to take her home. He was about to before I decided to take her myself. And then on the car ride home, she asked me a lot of questions about the two of you. I will say this as a woman who has dealt with sneaky women before. She might be after your man. And this is why I didn't want her to know that we were engaged. She has always been like this since we were kids. She used to steal my toys and discard them when I got better ones. I will keep an eye on her. Why did she have to come back when my life was just turning out well? Bring her for dinner at your house and assert dominance. I can come along. Okay, your sister is a bitch. Why is she telling him all that stuff from your past? That is what she does. Give me the word and I will teach her a lesson. To mention your eating disorder to your husband like that? She's also shamelessly throwing herself at him. You say she was in Europe? I want to pack her in a bag and send her back there. Oh my god, stop, you're making me laugh. If she will not shut up about her achievements anytime soon, I think that I will barf. Let me suggest that she and I go check the dessert. You have barely seen my brother all week. I'm sure that you two want to catch up a bit. Her jokes aren't even funny. Hey, everything set for his birthday tonight? Yes, just going to the office to pick him up. He's so lucky that he's getting married to a caring person like you. He better not mess it up. Should that not be the other way around? Oh no, I know you're a saint. How did you end up with a troll like my brother? Oh my god, do not tell him that. You know he could be a big baby. Just pulling it now. I still don't know why you didn't like the idea of me pretending to kidnap him. As much as I love you, I cannot let you carry out your sadistic fantasy of kidnapping Carson. I think you need to come here. Why? Your sister organized a party for him. Who the fuck told her? She's crossing boundaries now. She knows that you're with him. I am coming there right now. My car will not start. Please get my fiancé here. Okay. Hey, how was your birthday?
My dear, I'm sorry that I could not get there in time. Your sister kept on insisting that I stay at the office party.
Marry her instead then. I don't like her working there.
I cannot fire her. She has not done anything.
I know, but that woman is not a good woman.
I thought you were close.
She ran away to Europe with my boyfriend 3 years ago. The guy turned out to be a scammer and she had already cut me and my mom off. I hate her.
Oh no, what have I done?
What do you mean? What have you done? Did you sleep with her? She's a gold digger. All she wants is a promotion.
She has been blackmailing me since she found out that you are my fiancé.
What do you mean?
When she started working here, she was still friendly with me. I told her to stop, but she did not. I felt like she was trying to sleep with me. I was about to terminate her employment when I found out you were sisters. She told me that she would tell you that I made moves on her if I fired her.
Why would I believe her? I despise her.
She told me that you two were close. I wanted to tell you so many times, but then I thought it would look suspicious because I didn't tell you as soon as she started. But after last night, she wants more from me.
What does she want?
She says your job, or she will say I harassed her at the party.
That little swine. When will she ever change? How bad is it? What did she do to you exactly?
She tried to kiss me several times.
She is trash, and we do not need her in our lives. You should have told me. Of course I believe and trust you. Otherwise, I would not have agreed to marry you.
What are we going to do now?
Get her out of our lives. Can we meet? Sure, come to my boutique. Are you sure this is going to work? 100%. She's such an idiot for trusting me. I only had to tell her that I didn't want you for my brother, and then she was already talking crap about you. Damn, how lucky am I that I did not have an evil sibling. It was so easy to get her phone and send her text to HR. Do you think it will work though? She could deny that she was not talking badly about her boss and blackmailing him. Even then, she's only been here for a month. Everyone who works here can vouch for my brother. Thank you for doing this for me. I really appreciate it. She's packing her stuff right now as we speak. Thanks for the genius idea to leak the text where she was talking about her plan to get a promotion with a best friend. Are you sure it can never be traced back to us? Yes, I'm sure. Must we tell him? No, he already sort of knows, but not the details. It is my mess and I had to clean it up. I'm just glad that she's gone. She was making it hard for me to work there. Yes, I mean, she steals your boyfriend, disappears for 3 years, and then reappears to make you lose your job? What did you ever do to her? I existed. My sister, I would never try and seduce your man for promotion. Do you remember the conversation we once had before you knew that I was engaged to him? This is more than just about you trying to steal Carson and more about you coming here with a plan to make me lose my job. I saw all the tricks you played to get him angry at me so that I could lose my job. But I would never. Shut up. Look around, Vera. What? You have no one left. Mom is gone, I am gone, and your friends have left you. You used to be the ones you're supposed to care about to climb the social ladder, right? But look around because you have no one left. I never meant to make you feel like Carson may be more attracted to me. Oh, shut up! And do not come to my wedding. Whatever! I will get a better job and an even better boyfriend than you, and you will see. You treat everything like a competition, even if it's not. It is! I am better than you, I'm prettier and smarter. I've always been the one who got guys. You may be all that, but you are rotten on the inside. Have a miserable life. Allison ends up getting married, and her sister tries to gate-crash the wedding, but she's thrown out and embarrassed. She ends up leaving town to pursue a better job, but she has no one left who wants to be a friend after what she did to Allison.